When was the last time you found yourself talking to a screen? Because last night the screening was so much fun because everybody was just going crazy, talking to the screen. So,
you know what? It's been a while, man. I think I have to take that back. Get Out.
Get Out. Yeah.
Get Out was great, man, for me. Like where I went to the movies, was like, yo, what is going on? What's wrong with these people? And this movie, this was one of the movies where, even as a filmmaker, you finish the film and you go watch it with an audience, and if you really just relax, I'm talking to the screen like, what is he doing? Like, and it's just it's so fun, man. It's just it's a throwback, classic. Go to the movies Friday night, get some popcorn, and have a blast. And I'm just proud of it. I'm really proud of the movie, man. Like, personally, I'm proud of it,
So as a filmmaker, while you're on set, how do you gauge those moments where you don't want to sacrifice the character's integrity, but you know that you're playing with the audience? When are you going to give what they're waiting, all that sort of stuff, the genre stuff?
Yeah, I think for me, making the film was interesting in that way, based on the fact that I'm independent filmmaker, so we made the movie independently. So it allowed me a free stage to do anything I wanted to do. So it allowed Dennis to be over the top. I could bring him back. I could pull him down. It allowed me to actually add a real relationship between Michael and Megan, where they have a flawed, their characters are trying to figure out marriage. And through the lens, man, when we were making it, I knew, when I was dropping these little moments and Dennis was acting, I said, this is gonna be, I just knew, like, I remember day 4, I was like, okay, this is crazy. Because we did the scene, day 4 was the scene where Thanksgiving. Where he comes in, he tries to come in the house, and he's like, oh, and he has the vest on. And I said, this dude is crazy. And it was fun. Do you know what I mean? And I said, man, you could get fun, funny, and scared. I said, man, we got something really special.
So talk about Mr. Quaid, because, I mean, there are levels and levels and levels to what he does. And I was surprised that he was willing to go as unpleasant and disturbing as he does.
Yeah,
so,
he's the movie. When you really pull it all the way back, you had to have a great villain, and you had to have someone that is uncanny. And one of the things that I loved about Dennis Quaid is, obviously he's one of the last movie stars, and he's always been America's dad. He's with the dogs, he's like pitching, the rookie, he's like, I love this guy. And we needed that lovable quality in the beginning. And we needed Annie to see that lovable quality. And we needed Michael to go, no, something's wrong with him, and when I tell you Dennis Quaid delivers, man.
No, he does.
I mean, he really delivers. He's brilliant.
So how, as an independent filmmaker, how hard was it casting the house? Because that's another character onto itself.
That was the biggest part.
Yeah, so talk about that.
That was the biggest part, man. When you are independent, everything matters. You don't get a do-over. They're like, hey, let's do that again. Like, no, ain't no more do-overs.
There's no fixing in post.
So this movie was incredible that way, because I remember driving around for almost a week and a half trying to find it, and I couldn't find one. Nothing felt right. And I remember the day we got, this was on a whim. Someone was like, you should go look at this one house. It's called Foxglove. And I was like, well, let's go see it. And where we drove down the street, and I see, and there was a statue. All those statues in the film are real.
Oh, wow.
And I seen that, and I said, oh, my God. Someone really lives here? I said, this is the house. This is Dennis Quaid's house, and we went crazy, and it fits. It's great, man.
Oh, fantastic job, sir.
Thank
Pleasure
you
meeting
so
you.
much, man.